Welcome to the Spectrum of Health podcast. This is episode 26, man. Wow, we're getting there. I'm trying to get to that 50 number. Before I get started, if you enjoy any of these podcasts, please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I've got some stuff to talk about today that I think that you may find useful. This episode is going to be called the top 5 things you can control in your fitness journey. And why am I coming up with this? Why am I thinking about this? It's just because I think throughout coaching and meeting different types of people and some people getting amazing results, I realized that there's a lot of things that people concentrate on that are completely not in their control. But if you can actually concentrate on the things in life that are under your control, you will be able to just get more value out of things. You will feel better about things, and you'll see the changes that you want to see. You'll see improvements in areas of your life and your development that honestly will change your body, your mind, and your physique. So let's just start with one of the most basic things. And I've just got my show notes here. And the first thing is actually your reaction. Your reaction is critical. And this is something that I don't think I recognized until I got a little bit older, in my late teens. As a kid, I was very reactionary. Someone said something to me, I'm going back at them. I used to think I was quite cerebral, but I'd be very, very direct with people. And I'm still direct with people now, but I'm a bit nicer. But your reaction is key, right? So oftentimes, we often look at things as these things are happening to us rather than what we can do about these situations. And when it comes to health and fitness specifically, we often look at our schedules. We often look at, what we need to do on a day-to-day, our work life, our family life, so on and so forth, as if we can't react to these things in a positive manner. Sometimes I think just taking a break and sometimes having a second opinion, second pair of eyes to look at situations for you will allow you to react better over time. And this is not just immediate situations, it's also long-term situations. Like, how are you reacting over the long term? And I think if you can get a handle on that, I promise you, you might see some major developments in certain areas of your life. Another thing is, when it comes to your fitness journey, is you are in control of the days that you want to work out. Now, I don't necessarily mean in control of your work schedule, but you are in control of the amount of days that you decide to put into work. Now, I want you to think about it from this perspective. Some people are going to say, yeah, Jav, well, you don't work 14 hours a day and da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, mate, I don't work 14 hours a day. You know why? Because that would kill me. And I want to be alive. I want to live as long as possible. So if you are in a job where obviously you have to work a lot and you got people to provide for, I completely understand that. And I don't begrudge anyone that has to do those things. But if you're in a developed country where, you have the luxury or at least the ability to have some time management and you're able to at least have a schedule that you're given by your workplace. Let's say you're given hours by work, yeah? And at least Monday to Friday, you've got these set hours. Then that gives you the ability to plan time to train around those set hours. There's nothing you can do about the hours you're given, but there is something you can do about the hours that are free. And then let's say, okay, you've got a family, you've got work, you've got all these kind of things, right? You have to try and design your life to suit you in a way that's going to allow you to achieve the things you want to achieve and ultimately make you happy. Because if you're being overworked and you're working excessive hours and you don't have any time to fill up your own cup, then you're not going to be able to perform at your best at work anyway. So it's important. There's a saying that you can't pour from an empty cup. And in my opinion, you need to make sure that you are filling up your cup as much as possible so you can deliver in multiple aspects of your life. The other thing that you can control is what you put in your mouth. You can control what you eat. There isn't a human being alive being forced to eat something they don't want to, unless maybe you're in prison or you've been captured or tortured. I'm not making light of people that have been through that, but for the most part, you have control over that. So you want to try your best to make sure that you do control that. No one is forcing you to drink alcohol every week. No one is forcing you to eat pizza every week. That is not being forced upon you. That is a choice that we make as human beings who, some of us are thankful and grateful to live in a free country for the most part, where you can make choices, right? So no one's forcing you to do these things. So if you have full control over what you eat, then there's no reason for you to be eating poorly. You have the choice to eat better if you want to. So that's something that you need to recognize, that you are in control of that. The next thing is you are in control of what you read. It's important. Consumption is important, right? Thoughts become things, things become feelings, or whatever the saying is. And I'm telling you right now, if you can kind of read things that are going to fulfill you, put you in a better position, uplift you, put you in better spirits, elevate your energy. And I'm telling you, you're going to do much more better when it comes to getting in shape, because you've already come to the gym with that mindset, or at least you're approaching your health and your fitness with an elite level mindset. I think what you read is critical. And on a personal note, I've kind of stopped reading recently, like literally reading text. I've been more down the audiobooks, podcast route, because sometimes I was just over consuming so much information and so much self-help, so much development, that at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I read. I've just got to go out there and put it into place. And that's really the position I'm at right now when it comes to my personal life. It's more about action rather than reading too much. But it's important that you take time to actually read things that are fulfilling you. And I don't just mean books. I mean Instagram. I mean TikTok. I mean LinkedIn. I mean Facebook. Like even the captions and the stories that people are posting, like you need to control what you read. If you don't like what's on your feed, you need to unfollow the toxic people in your life, in your environment. Just get rid of them, because you need to get yourself to the next level. And that's what I do. Like if I see something I don't like, unfollow. Nothing can trigger me. Nothing can get in my way. I'm just doing what I want to do. And you have to come with that attitude, especially if you want to become the best version of yourself, because again, you cannot pour from an empty cup. And then the last thing, something that is definitely in your control, and that kind of encompasses everything that I just spoke about, is your attitude, man. You are in control of your attitude. You decide the way you want to approach things, your ability to approach things. Like you are in control of those things. Now, I was very lucky as a kid, and just as a person in general, that I had a lot of people around me that were older than me that showed me the wrong way to do things and the right way to do things. I'm blessed to be in a position where I was able to learn from other people's mistakes, because it's like, okay, I've seen how they do it. I don't want to do it like that. Or even the vice versa, man. There's a lot of positive people that I see doing really well, and I'm like, okay, what can I learn from that? Because they say that in life, success leaves clues. And if someone's successful, there's a reason for that. No one just becomes successful like that. I mean, some people are given an upper hand. Some people come from more privileged backgrounds, so on and so forth. But they did have to work for it, right? Someone had to work for it. So you need to kind of recognize your attitude is going to determine a lot of your outcomes. If you come with this kind of negative mind state of, okay, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't achieve this, I can't achieve that, well, guess what? You're not going to achieve it. The way that you talk to yourself is going to determine how things play out in the future. So my advice, your attitude is one of the major things you need to kind of address and make sure you keep it in a positive light. That doesn't mean every day is going to be, green lights and bright candles and happiness. But if you can approach it with the most optimistic mindset possible, you're more than likely going to see success, because God loves a trier, man. And you only fail when you quit. So those are 5 things that you can control in your fitness journey. I'll go through them again. Your reaction. Okay, you can always control how you react to things. You can't control what happens to you, but you can't have a victim mentality. Number 2 is the days that you decide to work out. Okay, you might not be able to control your schedule, but you can control the days that you decide to commit, to manipulate your schedule to fit training. It doesn't matter what you do. There is a way you can get at least 3 45-minute workouts done in a week. And if you can't, maybe you need to have a look at your current situation. Number 3 is what you eat, man. No one is forcing you to eat. This is not the human centipede. Like, you have control over what you eat, all right? So no one's forcing you to eat crap food. You can choose to do that. No one's forcing you to drink. People say to me, oh, yeah, but I'm going out to eat with my friends. I have to drink alcohol. No, you don't. You're choosing to drink alcohol because you're just doing what everyone else does. If you're special, you do what you want to do. Number 4 is what you read, what you consume. And that does not just mean books. It means social media, so on and so forth. And number 5 is your attitude. You can control your attitude and how you approach things. Once you get those things right, I promise you will get in amazing shape. You will transform how you approach fitness, because fitness is not just the physical look. It's also how you approach it from a mental perspective. And if you get the mental right, you are going to blast through training. and you're going to see the results. Hopefully, guys, you found this useful. I have a free workout booklet. It's called Lean in 15. 15-minute workouts that will get you in shape for the summer. I'm telling you, it's pretty easy stuff. Dumbbells, body weight, core work. If you want to get a sweat on, 15 minutes of hard work. If you're a busy parent who doesn't have time to get to the gym all the time, I'm telling you, this will just, you can do it in your living room. You can do it at home. All you need is a few dumbbells to get going. All right. So if you like this episode, again, please like, share, subscribe. I don't think you understand how much it helps. You're not going to be helping me. You're going to be helping others to discover Spectrum Fit, the optimized athlete coaching program, and how they can get in amazing shape. All right, guys. Peace.